Switch on your headlamp and face here.
A very good welcome here, ladies and gentlemen, from Kuli in Sabah, Malaysia, for the Borneo Ultra Trail Marathon, the first Malaysian points race of season 9 in the ATM Championship series. We are about 10 minutes away from the start of the 100k and 50k. Both categories are points races. And we have roughly 550 registered runners on these two distances combined, which is a good number for this time of year and for this time of season, because the numbers in Asia for trail running events, especially the long distance trail running events, are down everywhere, unfortunately. We're having a group picture here. So the 100k and the 50k runners, they start together. It will be 6 a.m. local time. We are expecting a very hot race, and that I mean literally. Borneo is always hot in terms of temperature and humidity, but the expectation is that today could even be borderline extreme. At least the past few days have been like that. So conserving energy, hydrating will be crucial.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 10 more minutes to go before the flag off for 100 km and 50 km.
And let's see if we can
you have to check in at the kilometer
see
hall
some of the
proceeding
protagonist runners. We have Alessandro Sherpa, Milton Amat Wilson Singh as the three big favorites on the 50k. On the 100k, we should have David Simpat and Relin James, who we see here. Relin, hi, we are live on ATM. How are you doing after a couple of difficult months, I think?
Okay, after the Lau, I'm rest, and then after that, I'm continue my training lah, training. So hopefully today, yeah.
Last year you won this race. What did you learn last year from BUTM?
Okay, last year, so today saya akan harap saya tidak akan sebab last year saya ada cramp, saya baru comeback kan, dan harap ini tahun everything smooth lah, ya.
Alright, we wish you all the best today. That was Relin James. She was the winner of BUTM last year, 100k for women. She also won the Borneo Miler and TMBT 100, so she won the so-called Borneo Triple. This year there will not be a Borneo Triple because the Borneo Miler, to my knowledge, will not be organized. It will be a biannual event, so every 2 years. And Relin James, after TMBT last year, she had a bit of a dip in her performance level. That's what I was referring to in the ATM final. She was even outside the top 10, which was unexpected. Here we have Pei Fen. Pei Fen, how are you doing this morning?
Yeah, doing good.
Ready for BUTM? You're doing the 100, right?
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Is this your first time?
Yeah, first time.
Okay, wish you all the best. Also one of the Team Oli Athletic runners who has a chance for a podium. She was on the podium in Penang Eco last year. Here we see Jessica Lintanga, contender for the 50k. Jess, how are you doing, Jess?
Bagus, ba?
Bagus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you motivated to try and win again this race? Because last year in TMBT you were.
I'm less competitive today because maybe I cannot fight my sister. She's faster than me.
Okay.
Yeah, she's faster than me.
All right. So how many of the Lintangas are here today?
8, 9.
9. 9 Lintangas.
Yes, including my son.
Okay.
Yeah, in 30 kilometers.
Wonderful. 9 Lintangas in BUTM today. We wish you all the best, Jessica.
Yes.
Yeah. Jessica Lintanga was third in TMBT 50k last year. The interesting thing about that was that she was ahead of Shamira Outer, the youngster up-and-coming talent here in Malaysia. And Shamira is also in the race today. We saw her earlier. Let's see if we can find her here at the starting line, but she's here, and she's also running the 50k. We have Leslie Arabin there. Also, we can see Celeste Theo, also podium contender always. Celeste had a fantastic 2023 season, competitively speaking. Unfortunately, could not make it to the ATM final. Let's see if you see some other. So Before we talked about Rel and James, I was mentioning the 50k competitors. On the 100k we have David Simpat, normally speaking. Mark, David Simpat, have you seen him already here this weekend?
No, I didn't see him yet. I'm not sure where he is now actually. Everything, but he's supposed to run at 100 km today, right?
Yeah, he's on the start list exactly, but we have not seen him. But they have
We have a Bruneian top 3 runners, Simpur last year. You want to talk with them?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go.
We have a very big team from Brunei here. Many of them warmed up 2 weeks ago with the BUTM race. So, Team Brunei.
Yes.
Yeah. How you?
Borneo. This is Brunei.
Borneo.
Yeah, she won the Simpur.
You won Simpur last year, so congratulations for that. We are live on Asia Trail Master. So, are you running the 100k today?
Really?
Are you running the 100 today?
I'm running 100k. I was running last year and this year also.
Okay.
So it's gonna be awesome.
What was your experience last year?
All right. Before we do
Was really good. The heat,
dance performance, gentle
of course,
reminder.
but this year it's gonna be
Celcom Digiline is down.
a little
All right.
bit tough,
Celcom
but
Digiline is
we
down.
can manage.
Please
We wish you all the
jot
best.
down this number, yeah, for emergency.
All right.
Take out your phone and take this number.
There we have
The number is
Buktet,
011
Linda Marilyn.
25
Also from here, from Sabah. She's also an up-and-coming talent.
7881.
She was,
Take this number for emergency,
I
yeah?
believe, third in the Borneo Mile last year, which was remarkable for a young runner. Already 100 miles in these tropical conditions, and she made it to third place. Linda Marilyn. What can she do today? She's on the 100k. She's no longer part of Team Kolumpa, we have been told. We were talking about David Simpat. So Simpat is normally the top favorite for the 100k. There's also from Vietnam Nguyen Van Chung, who won Pren Ultra. That was a candidate race last December. Nguyen Van Chung was impressive on that occasion. One of the youngsters, the new emerging talents in Vietnam. But I think we will be able to distinguish them better at one of the first 8 stations. By the way, this is a video recording. We are not live. There is no connectivity at all at the start and finish location here at the moment. We don't know exactly what happened. There was connectivity 20-25 minutes ago, but the connection dropped regardless what kind of SIM card you have in your phone. Maybe there's a network overload. So we are not entirely certain when this video will be uploaded to our channels. While we see Alessandro Sherpa there. Alessandro Sherpa, the 2018 ATM champion and last year vice champion, second in Sixorogo Lawa Ultra. Alessandro, we are live on Asia Trail Master. Very quickly, good to see you again. How has your preparation been for BUTM?
I've been here for 1 week. It's super hot, so I think the hot management will play a key role here. And we see there is Milton is running my category, so I think it's his home here. And we will see. We just want to enjoy. I just want to finish and qualify for the Asia Trail Master final.
2 weeks ago in the Nine Dragons, people were saying that you were in excellent form in Hong Kong.
Yes, I'm actually in a good form, but I don't want to push myself to risk maybe to hit the wall. So I want just to enjoy, not overheat, and just to finish the race.
Good luck, Alessandro. Yeah. Alessandro Sherpa. We'll be sure to see him later in the races. In the race 50 kilometers together with Milton Amat and Wilson Singin. There's normally also Chris Timms from Singapore. Chris Timms, who has been away from ATM for a while due to his professional obligations. Meanwhile, there's the traditional performance. Before the start, we should be only a few minutes away. Not everybody is lined up behind the arch yet. But that can be done quickly, I presume. David Simpat. Mark Jimin has identified David Simpat, so that's good news. Here he is, exactly. David Simpat.
Hi, morning.
Hi David, we're live on the ATM. How are you this morning? Are you?
2 minutes to go before the flag off.
How has your training been in the last few months? Because you were in fantastic shape at the end of last year.
Ya, selepas tahun lalu
Yang paling
saya
penting
telah
peserta-pesertanya sudah standby, sudah ready.
Lepas BHM jadi
Okey, di belakang
start
Arca, ya.
hujung bulan Januari saya cuba untuk training kembali selepas pulih daripada kecederaan tahun lalu. Ya. Saya mengambil masa 1 bulan untuk training.
1 month lah.
Ya,
recovery.
Paling Fuad.
Alright, thank you very much David and all the best for today. David Simpat, he was an outstanding winner of TMBT last year. His best race in 5 years, at least what I've seen from him in the last 5 years. But today, so Simpat is on the 100 and the others from Sabah, the big guns, Milton Amat and Wilson Singen, they're on the 50. There we can also see Klaus Pedersen, the event director of TMBT, BUTM and Borneo Maler. Very experienced organizer in Malaysia. We are just moments away now from the start. We see Isabel Bedar, always a top 10 placer, maybe top 5 even in a few races. Start apparently is delayed by 5 minutes, so it will be 6:05 we hear now. Still, indeed, a lot of runners coming down here to the start and finish arch.
Sila berada di belakang Arca. Undur sikit, undur sikit. Undur 5 langkah ke belakang. Undur.
And let's hope that during the day the connectivity comes back so we can live stream the finish. We had an exciting finish here 2 years ago between Mohammed Afindi and Sumping on the 50k, a sprint finish. Both were also recorded as winners. On the front row here, below the start arch, we see also Bernardo Linus, also a local Sabahan runner, who is always there and abouts in the top 10. And actually in TMBT last year he had a 5th place, which was his best performance in his trail running career, so to speak, Bernardo Linus. But also today he's back on the ultra distance, the 100.
And 011 256 87881. Please take down this number. These two number, yeah, for emergency. In case of emergency, please call this number.
There's also, as always, in Borneo ultra races, a lot of unknown runners, by which I mean there's quite a few expats and people we don't know. There's a lot of nationalities on the start list. So these races, they keep on attracting people from all over Asia and even beyond. Australia, New Zealand. So there's always the possibility for an upset. And like I said, there's around 550 registered runners on the 150 combined. That's a good number for these days in trail running in Asia.
9601 012-288-9601.
I've not seen Milton Amat and Wilson Singen, but we certainly assume that they are here.
2568
And if we don't see them now, we will see them at the first and second aid station.
Calling out to all the participants still making their way to the starting line. Please quicken your pace. We have less than
It's a little bit cloudy, we can see now as we were approaching sunrise also.
Due to some unforeseen circumstances,
this has been very hot and dry in the past few days. And still runners coming down here to the start area.
Please be at the starting line now. Once again to all the participants for 100 km and 50 km. Please make sure you are at the starting line now.
The flag off of the 30k race is in 1 hour. That race is not part of the Asia Trail Master Champion Series, but has the most runners. Short distance races are becoming increasingly popular. The aura of the 100k is a little bit over. People who want to run 100k, they have done it by now, it seems. And most, especially elite runners, they prefer to reduce their race distance to 100, to 50, 70k races.
And just delaying 5 minutes only, that's well done, thanks. So we're ready to start. I'll hand over to the team here.
Klaus Pedersen, race director, event director, saying a few words to the runners, and we are 30 seconds away from the start of the race.
Participants in the 50 and 100k together behind the starting line.
Behind the starting line, yeah? And of course we have our officials here to do the flag off. 10 set 9 7 berapa lagi?
5 seconds to go, and BUTM 2024 is on. Here we go. Sherpa in the front with Simpat. Here is Shamira. We also did not see Sefli Ahar from Brunei. He is on the start list of the 50k. But if he's here, Sefli Ahar, then for sure we will see him at the first checkpoint. You can see Celesteo there. It's a little bit narrow here also, so not everybody can run immediately, as you can see. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen, for this start podcast of BUTM 2024. We will be heading to several aid stations and checkpoints and other parts of the beautiful course here in Sabah, Malaysia. So stay tuned for updates throughout the day of the 100k and 50k races.